Okay. Coach, clearly the offense fizzled in the second half, but how'd you feel about how the defense held on?
The second half was challenging. I'm glad we made our free throws in the fourth quarter. I was really pleased with the way we played in the first half, obviously at both ends. We just did, I don't know what we ended up shooting from three in the second half. I thought we had a lot of good looks that we didn't make. You have to kind of live with that, but I didn't think we stopped competing, and honestly, either did New York.
Thanks.
All right, Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Yeah, Terry, what do you call on that zone? Is that it looked like a 1-2-2 and morphing into a 2-3, or what exactly was that? A matchup? What was it?
Actually, it was two different ones. It was just a 2-3 and then a 3-2 that kind of went into a 2-3. So just a couple. That's what we worked on when we had extra days. We put in a zone, and it kind of caught them off guard a little bit in the first half, and I thought they attacked it better in the second half. But yeah, you're right. It was the double fist is a 3-2 going into a 2-3.
Next question is coming from AJ McCord with Coin 6.
So, Coach, you answered it a little bit there, but how pleased are you with the changes that you were able to make this week and how they translated to the game?
I thought the things that we worked on this week had benefit. Obviously, the zone being the two zones was one of them. Having Rodney Hood play point, getting Dame off the ball a little bit. In the third quarter, in the second quarter when Dame was out of the game, and Ant and Gary and Rodney we ran more movement sets, and I thought that stretch was good, and that was something else that we worked on. So there's no question that our practice time paid dividends.
Next question is coming from Jamie Hudson with NBC Sports Northwest.
Coach, you just mentioned that stretch of Ant, Gary, and Rodney. What did you think of Anthony's performance tonight?
He played well. He shot the ball, obviously. I thought he ran the offense. I thought he had a solid game at both ends. You know, a lot of times people look at just scoring, but I thought when he wasn't scoring, he ran the offense, did what he's supposed to do defensively. He competed. So I thought a very good outing.
Soichi, it looked like you had a question. Soichi Hayashi, Yahoo Japan.
Last game versus San Antonio, 3-point shoot success percentages 28.6. Tonight is 37. I do hear about this record about Coach.
Well, I think the 3-point shot is definitely part of our game, and we got to live with the percentages. Most importantly for me is that we get good threes, and you know the percentages are going to be what they're going to be. You know, Carmelo Anthony didn't necessarily shoot the three well, and neither did Robert Covington. But I know that they're both excellent 3-point shooters, and as long as they're getting good looks, that's what we want to do.
So trying 3-point means kind of aggressive.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Trying 3-point shoot is aggressive thing for Portland Team Blazers.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Coach, I've got a question.
Go for it,
Put
Joe.
your hand up. Did you raise your hand up?
You know, Terry, I pressed the raise your hand button, but I don't think it's working.
Okay, whatever.
So anyway, my question is, when you have a big lead like you had tonight, and it comes down to the last minute, do you ever catch yourself thinking, why does this have to go down to the last minute?
You know, yes and no. If you watch the games around the league, it happens every night. There are teams every night that are up 20 points, 15 points, and the lead evaporates in some way. And as a coach, you know, you you don't want it to happen, obviously,
Mhm.
but the biggest thing is managing it when it does happen, because the other team is out there. They're pretty good too. They're competing, especially when you get a big lead in the first half. There's a lot of time left. The game dynamics change. So the biggest thing is how you handle it if you do lose the lead.
Mhm.
But I'm not conceding the fact that it's okay, but I am conceding the fact that it happens all the time.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Congratulations on the win.
Can
Thank you.
another old timer ask a question here?
Hey, we got Ann Peterson and Kerry Agers on the same call. And
How do you feel about the atmosphere in a mostly empty building? And are you used to it? And is there anything that you like about it better than a normal game with that stands full?
There's nothing that I like more about it than with fans. It's always going to be better with fans. So that's a non-starter. As far as getting used to it, once the game is tipped off and you're competing, it becomes a game, and the juices start flowing for players and coaches and referees. And certainly it's nothing like having fans there, but we're all doing a job and we're all competing and all trying to win a game. So I don't know if that answered your question.
It did.